Welcome, artists. This is the first part in a series where we go through the documentation for Krita and make an attempt to understand it completely. In this video, we are going to be looking at opening Krita and getting started. We do different tutorials that are mostly geared towards game development and art on this channel, but sometimes can reach out to things like computer science. If you enjoy content like this, please support us by liking and subscribing. We are assuming that you have already installed Krita on your platform of choice. So most image software opens up with a window when you load it. When you start Krita for the first time, there will be no canvas or new document open by default. We have to do that ourselves. What we see here is a welcome screen. On this screen, we have options immediately for making an image. We can create a new file or open an existing document. Let's create a new file. You could also have done this by going to File, New, or Open. There are also shortcuts to do this as well, those being Ctrl-N and Ctrl-O. Alternatively, you could actually drag an image from your File Explorer or machine directly into Krita to open it. Once we have started a new document, we have another window here. For the purposes of this video, I am going to leave everything as is. You can change these parameters however you like. We will talk about them later. However, I like to work with A4, as it's the same size as the run-of-the-mill printer paper. Make sure that the color profile is RGB and depth is set to 8-bit integer HARC channel in the color section. For advanced information about the color and color management, refer to colors in the documentation. Now that we have a file open, let's look at how to use brushes. Now, on the blank white canvas, just left-click with your mouse or draw with the pen on a graphic tablet. If everything's correct, you should be able to draw on the canvas. The brush tool should be selected by default when you start Krita, but if for some reason it is not, you can click on this icon from the toolbox and activate the brush tool. Or you could press the B key to switch to the brush tool. Of course, you'd want to use different brushes. On your right, there's a docker named Brush Presets, or on top, press the F6 key to find this one, with all these cute squares with pens and crayons. If you want to tweak the presets, check the brush editor in the toolbar. You can also access the brush editor with the F5 key. Tick any of the squares to choose a brush and then draw on the canvas. To change color, click the triangle in the Advanced Color Selector docker. And now that we know a little bit about brushes, let's talk about erasing. There are brush presets for erasing, but it is often faster to use the eraser toggle. By toggling the E key, your current brush switches between erasing and painting. This erasing method works with most of the tools. You can erase using the line tool, rectangle tool, and even the gradient tool. Just don't forget to press E again to toggle it off if you want to draw. And lastly, once you have figured out how to draw something in Krita, you may want to save it. The Save option is in the same place as it is in all other computer programs, the top menu of File, and then Save. Select the folder you want to have your drawing and select the file format you want to use. .kra is Krita's default format and will save everything. And then hit Save. Some older versions of Krita have a bug and require you to manually type the extension, but that shouldn't be a problem if you have installed it recently. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for making it all the way through the video. Please join us in the next one.